Dhananam bhutaganaati sevitam kapita jambu phalasara pakshitam umasutam shoka vinasha karanam namami Vigneshwara pada pankajam. Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnu Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha Guru Sakshat Parabrahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sarvesham Swagatam. Welcome to the session 12, the concluding session for level 1 of our easy Sanskrit sessions. I'm very happy to welcome you all. I think many of you have sustained these 12 classes very successfully. And as usual, I'd like to begin with the Guru Parampara Slokam. And as we go on, I will give you a review. Om Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha Sadashiva Samarambam Sankaracharya Madhyamam Asmat Acharya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam. Now, as usual, we are going to have a quick review of last session. What did we learn in session 11? We learned a beautiful sloka on Lord Krishna, because it was Gokulashtami, and I thought we'll include that because it covered all the 8 cases of Sanskrit. A very beautiful sloka. We had one on Rama earlier, but this time we had the sloka on Krishna, which is a typical example of how the Sanskrit cases are all composed. We also knew a little more about different types of verbs. For example, causative verbs, one which causes. And I gave you some examples of indeclinables, incredible indeclinables. We also talked about what is a gerund. And I gave you some examples of gerund. And we had the names of animals and birds to increase your vocabulary of Sanskrit words. And as usual, we had a nice verse and a concluding prayer. But this is what we did in the last session. Going further, what are we going to do today? As usual, we're going to start reviewing the answers for last exercises 15 and 16. And I'm very happy. Most of you have done it very well, even though it was a bit difficult. I knew it was difficult and it was intentional. But I'm so happy that you all attempted it so beautifully. And many have done very well. I'm going to review that. And also going to give you a quick review of what we have covered so far in level 1. Thanks to Archana, she wanted that to be covered. I said, okay. We will practice answering simple questions, simple answers. We'll learn more on tenses, words with examples. And of course, we're going to enjoy nice verses, subhashitams. And at the end, we're going to conclude this level 1 with a prayer. So that's what we want to do today. So let's go further. Exercise 15 answers. Almost every one of you have done it correctly. Chicago Nagaram Shobanam Asti. Especially now, the weather is so good. We have the Labor weekend, 3 days of holidays, everybody is out, beautiful sunny weather, temperature around 60, 65. It's really beautiful. Chicago Nagaram Shobanam Asti. Very simple. Margaha Samaha Bhavanti. Marga means roads. You know, we have in Delhi many of these roads called Marg. Marga is also a route. Margaha. Samaha means even. Samam. In Tamil also you say samam, right? Samaha bhavanti, roads are even. If you see the highways, they are beautiful, they are even. Uchaha, vrikshaha, marganam, parshve, rohanti. Uchaha, tall, uchair gosham. I think this word we used when I said lion roars. How? Uchair goshaha garjati. Uchair is used for tall as well as loud. Vrikshaha, you know, trees. Margana, on the sides of the roads. Parshve means on the sides. Rohanti, grow. Tall trees grow on the sides of the trees. Balaha, yatra, tatra, kridanti. Very easy. Balaha, you know, children. Yatra, tatra, we talked about it here and there. Kridanti, play. Quite simple. Grihanam, griham means house, home. Grihanam, mahanti, maha. Maha itself means Mahadevan, you know. Mahadevan is big one, huge. Huge deva. Mahanti, bhavanti. Bhavanti itself, you know, is plural. I told you inti means plural. Grihanam, mahanti, bhavanti. Houses are huge. Almost everybody got it correctly and congratulations. Very nice. Going further, Sanskrit to English, he said only 2 words. He means you know saha. Which is past tense. He said. Therefore, you should use avadat. Past tense. Avadat. Saha avadat. One person has used uvacha. Now, uvacha is generally used as a more promising kind of sentence, usually added to the rishis and the celestials. If you see Vishnu Sahasranamam, it says Ishvara Uvacha. Right? That is a word which also is equivalent to said, but it is used in a different context. But for our talking, which is casual, we are talking, he said that, you know, that is vada, telling vada. So avadat is he said. It is more appropriate, even though uvacha is also correct, but it is used in a different context. I am happy. Very simple. Aham is I. Sukhi. Like, you know, you have in Sandhyavandanam, you have Asovadityo Brahma Brahmaiva Aham Asmi. You say that. Aham Brahmasmi. I am Brahma. I feel that. Like way Aham Sukhi. I am happy. Only 2 words. Very easy. How beautiful everything here is. You know, Katham is how. Correct. No doubt about it. But in Sanskrit, when you say how beautiful, you use the word aho. Like how fortunate I am. You say aho bhagyam. You don't use katham bhagyam. Katham is really asking a question. But here, it's an exclamation kind of thing. Oh, how beautiful this rose is, you know. Then at that time, you use the word aho. Aho, sundaram, beautiful. Sarvam, everything. Atra, here. Bhavati is aho, sundaram, sarva, atra bhavati. How beautiful everything here is. So you know the word aho. Aho bhagyam. How blessed, how fortunate I am. He saw many birds at a distance. Saha, he, very simple. Saw, past tense. Apashyat. What did he see? Many birds. Pachinaha or Vihangani. Vihang is also a bird. Anekan, anekam. Even Tamil use anekam. Aneha koti namaskaram, you say, right? Anekan means many. Anekan pachinam. Many birds. Where? at a distance, dure. Saha dure anekan pachinaha apasyate. Remember, apasyate, saw, past tense. Happiness is in the heart of man. Man, narasya, manushasya, both are okay. Isya is important. In the narasya hridaye, in the heart of man, sukham bhavati or santushti bhavati, both are correct. So I think many of you have attempted very beautifully, only very, very slight mistakes. And as usual, Archana is topping the list. She has done extremely well. Lake has also done very well. I see a lot of people have done very well. Zahra has done beautiful, very nice. Only slight mistake here and there, but I think she has attempted really hard. I know it was a little difficult for everybody, but then it is a good attempt, I must say. Okay, congratulations to all of you. You are progressing in the right manner. Let's go on further today. I got to give you a very, very quick review of what we covered so far in 11 lessons. Just giving you a summary of main topics. And for each of these, I have sent you a video link and you can review it anytime. The very first class we covered, I gave you an introduction, how Sanskrit came up, and then I gave you the objectives of the study, our approach, the features of Sanskritam, vowels and consonants. That was the very beginning. And then the second one, we covered the fundamentals of Devanagari script, including the classification of vowels, the categories of consonants, and how to write, the basic sandhi that we saw, some little bit of grammar basics. And the third session we talked about persons, gender, and numbers, which are basically very important. In Sanskrit is different, as you know, that we have a dual also, singular, dual, and plural. We talked about the basic structure of how Sanskrit words come from dhatus, the roots. Very distinguishing feature that it's built like bricks are built over to build a wall. And from a small thing, it grows and grows and you get different words. So we had an overview of verbs and I gave you some illustrations of how they vary and classifications. And in the fourth session, we had the importance of verbs. I explained to you what are karakas and shabda, how verbs are formed, how sentences are formed. Gave you some examples of how simple verbs are used, simple sentences are formed. Fifth class, we went to noun, basics of nouns, and I think we covered quite a few examples in that. And noun ending and what is vibhakti, noun cases with examples and nouns which are derived. Some examples of how beautiful the proverbs are without verb, and a vocabulary of nouns. Class 6, we covered pronouns, prepositions, adjectives, basic questions, simple conversation, and how beautiful Sanskrit is to have multiple names for objects. I gave you one example of water, how many names it has got. So likewise, we have so many objects for which you have multiple names, each used in a different context, and each could mean the same object. In lesson 7, we covered singular and plural, more on pronouns, dual forms, new Sanskrit words. I gave you the names of fingers, etc. Every class, we learned something new, application of noun and verbs, and expanding vocabulary of words. Class 8, we have how common words are used. I gave you some fascinating aspects of Sanskrit where you don't have a verb for a sentence, but still it means the same thing. The beauty of combining verb roots and nouns. A single root can give you Either a verb or a noun, both. Expansion of words. And how prefixes and suffixes are attached to nouns to form new words, new nouns. Some little examples of present and past tenses and parts of the body, human body. Okay, going further, in class 9, we covered numbers, applications of number, time, periods of time, days of the week, what are seasons called, and also what is meant by Panchangam, the almanac, which is very popular to determine the position of the various planets. And we use it also for our religious functions. And class 10, we covered locations, different directions, vastu, applications. The beauty of Sanskrit language as usual. We all learned new words and nice verses, meanings. Last class 11, I already covered the review before, so I'm not covering it again. So we had in all 11 learning sessions so far, and today will be the 12th and the last in this first series. So let's see what we are going to do in today's lesson. We're going to revise 7 simple questions which you will use very often. Kim, what? Kutra, where? Kathi, how much? Kada, when? Kutaha, from where? Katham, how? Kimartam, why? These are 7 simple questions, but key questions which you'll use very often. Let's see how these are answered. There are 7 simple answers. I'm giving you with examples. There is also English transliteration for those who find it difficult to read Sanskrit. Ramaha kim patati. What is Rama reading? Answer, Ramaha pustakam patati. Rama's reading a book. Bhavan kutra vasati. Where do you live? Aham Chicago Nagare Vasami. Look at the tenses, present tense. Imi, Vasami, Vadami, Padami. First person. I live in Chicago City. Aham Chicago Nagare Vasami. So you know, you can say Aham London Nagare Vasami. Aham Delhi Nagare Vasami. You can put it suitably. Mama Samipe Kati Pustakani Santi. Plural, Santi, Pustakani, plural. Samipe, near me. How many books are there near me? Mama Samipe Satvari Pustakani Santi. There are 4 books near me. So number also comes. Okay. Suryodyaha kada bhavati. When is the sunrise? Suryo Udaya means sunrise. Suryodaha pratak kale bhavati. The sunrise is in the morning. Mitraha kutaha agachati. Kutaha, from where? Mitraha is friend. Where has the friend come from? Agachati. Remember, agachati. From where he has come from. Mitraha videshataha agachati. Desham means country. Videsham means foreign country. Mitraha videshataha agachati. The friend has come from a foreign country. Very simple answers. Remember, you can apply it in different contexts. Bhavataha swastham katham asti. How? How is your health? Bhavataha, it's a respectful form. Swastham katham asti. How is your health? Mama swastham uttamam asti. Uttamam is excellent. Uttamam asti. My health is excellent. Bhavan kimartam geetam gayati. This question we had in one of the exercises, remember? Bhavan kimartam geetam gayati. What for? Why do you Kimartam. Vyartam, anartam. I think I explained to you those meanings. Aham anandartam geetam gayami. I am singing music for pleasure, for happiness. Anandartam. Kimartam, anandartam. Sukhartam. So that is the way you ask simple questions and you have simple answers. You can practice it at home. You know, the 7 questions amongst family members or friends. Bhavataha swastam katam asti is a common question. Mama swastam uttamam asti. Mitraha kutra agacchati. From where your friend has come. So you can give a simple answer. So if you practice these 7, you know you have covered almost the key questions. And as you go further, you will know more about it. I'm going to give you a little example of present and past tenses. It is again a practice session, you can say, covering some of the things that we did before. Ekaha balakaha asti. You know it's present tense. Asti is present tense. Balakaha is boy. There is a boy. Ekaha balakaha asit. There was a boy. Only one. Saha vanam gacchati. He goes to the forest. Vanam gacchati, present tense. Past tense, how do you say? Saha vanam agacchati. Now, I put in brackets Gatavan, which we are going to talk a little later. It's covering past participle, which we didn't discuss before. Past participle. Saha vanam agacchati. He went to the forest, having gone to the forest, had gone. Saha griham gacchati. He goes home. Saha griham agacchati. He went home. Gatavan means he had gone home. So now I'm going to cover past participle, which we didn't discuss before. Now this is usually indicating an action which is past or completed action or time, usually often ending in, D or ED, like heard, went, or, read in past tense, ED, RD. Like, for example, Sruta. Sruta is to hear. Srutavat means I heard, past tense. Aham Srutavan. I have heard or having heard. Having heard or I have heard. Of course, in English, we don't use these past participles so much. They, in fact, discourage using past participle. You can have direct. But you should know that there is a past participle. Gam, to go. Gaccha, so going. Gatavan, usually used for masculine, is having gone. And if it's a feminine gender, Gatavati. Difference. In English, there is no difference. You can use having gone for both masculine and feminine. But in Sanskrit, you have Gatavati. Some examples. Reads. Patati. Patitavan. Patitavati. Talk. Vada. Vadati. Uktavan. Uktavati. Ukta means also say. Purusha Suktam, Suktam. You have many Suktams. Durga Suktam, Vishnu Suktam, Purusha Suktam. Suktam means, as usual, yes, refers to good. Suktam is said, well said. Suktam. Drinks. Pa is the root. Pibati, drinking. Pitavan, Pitavati, having drunk. Writes, Likati, Likitavan, having written a letter. Likitavati, for feminine gender. Kr is a verb to do. Karoti, does. doing. Kritavan, having done. Kritavati, feminine gender. Let's see the next one from examples. Ramaha Ambravikshasya Samipam Gatavan. Rama, Ambravriksham means mango tree. Samipat Gatavan, having gone near a mango tree. Vrikshe Bahuni Falani Drishtavan. Vrikshe, on the tree. Bahuni, many. Falani, fruits. Drishtavan, having seen many fruits on the tree. Saha Chintitavan, he was thinking. And Sita takes over. Sita Chintitavati, Sita was thinking. Chintitavati, the difference, Chintitavan and Chintitavati. Sitaha Chintitavati. Sa kim karishyati iti yojanam kritavati. Sa, she. Kim karishyati, what to do? Iti yojanam kritavati. She was thinking on what to do. Sitaha ekam upayam kritavati. Sita, having thought of a way. So you see how the past participle is used in sentences. It's just to give you a glimpse of it. Okay. All you need to know is there is something called past participle, and you have got van and vati for masculine and feminine. Future tense. Again, you should know how this is used. Gam, go. Gamishya, will go. Gamishyami, I will go. Kri, to do. Karishya, karishyami. Aham prataha navavadane nagaram gamishyami. I will go to the city at 9 o'clock in the morning. Navavadane, prataha, in the morning. Nagaram, city. Aham, I. Aham sayam puja karishyami. I will do puja in the evening. Sayam puja karishyami. Some words. Swikarishyami, to get. Tamil, sometimes you use the word swikaram, which is Sanskrit actually. Swikaram means adoption. Swikarishyami is to get, to obtain. Shvaha, tomorrow. Aham, I. Nutanam, new. Vahanam, vehicle. Swikarishyami. Tomorrow I will get a new vehicle. Swaha aham nutanam vahanam swikarishyami. I wish it were true. I really want a new vehicle. Sroshyami, from sru, to hear, will hear. Saptavadane sangeetam sroshyami. I will listen to music at 7 o'clock. Khadishyami. Hindi also you say khana, right? To eat. Sakhya saha. Sakhya is friends. Saha, sahi, friends. Sakhya. Saha bhojanam khadishyami. Saha means with. I'll eat a meal with my friends. Sakhya saha bhojanam khadishyami. Patishyami, will read from Pata. Sayam Katha Pustakam Patishyami. I will read a story book in the evening. Katha Pustakam. Katha means story. Dakshyami, will see. Bhojanantaram Duradarshanam Chitram Drishyami. Bhojana Anantaram, after dinner. Duradarshane, television. Chitram, movie or pictures. Takshami, I will see. So that's how future tense words are used. Also, you have some words which describe cause and effect. Like ataha, which means so, therefore. Some example, sa pratidinam sankita abhyasam karoti. Sa is referring to she. Pratidinam, every day. Sankeetam, music. Abhyasam, practice. Karoti, does. She practices music every day. Ataha, so, sa samyak gayati. She sings well because she is practicing every day. Ataha, so, therefore, she sings well. Cause and effect. The cause is practice, the effect is singing well. Another example. Saha rugnaha asti. Rug is sickness, illness. From rug comes rogam. A disease is called rogam. Hospital is called rugnalaya. Even there we call it alaya. Alaya is really a temple. Rugnalaya is a temple for curing sicknesses. Rugnalaya. Saha rugnaha asti. He is sick. Therefore, ataha saha karyalayam na gacchati. He is not going to work because he is sick. Ataha is a word to describe the effect of something. So, therefore. Another example, we are going to have one more word. Yatha tatha. Yatha is to compare something like this. Tatha, so is, as in the same way. Just as that one, this one. Yatha raja, tatha praja. Like the king, so is the subject. If Raja himself is corrupt, how can you expect the subjects to be free? If Raja is fair-minded, you can expect the subjects also to be fair-minded. Like Ramarajyam, Rama was being fair, and therefore people in Ramarajyam were believed to be happy. Yatha Raja, Tata Praja. It's a proverb. Yatha Mata, Tata Putri. Very easy to understand. Like the mother, so is the daughter. In Tamil, they have a proverb called Nulai Pola Shelai. Amma Pol Pen. Just as the yarn is, so is the sari. If the yarn is good, then the sari is also good. Likewise, a daughter is like the mother. She inherits many of the qualities. Yatha Mata Tata Putri. You can use it in different contexts. Like the mother, so is the daughter. So, Yatha Tata, cause and effect words. There is also another one called Yada Tada. You see that tha is different here. It is a little hard. Yada Tada. Yada is when. And Tada is then. Yada Suryodaha Bhavati, when the sun rises, Tada Kamalam Vikasati. You see the lotus blooming. I have a sunflower in front of my house. In the morning when the sun rises, the sunflower comes up beautifully and looks at the sun. So Yata Suryodaha Bhavati Tata Kamalam Vikasati. Yada Tada. One more example. Yada Saha Shrunoti. When he listens, Shrunoti, Tada Saha Sreshtaha Chatraha. Sreshtaha means good. Chatraha is a pupil, Sishyaha. When you listen, then you learn more, then you become a good pupil. Yada saha srunoti tada saha sreshtaha chatraha. When he listens, then he's a good people. These are cause and effect words. There are many such words, but I'm giving you a couple of examples. Okay, you will find it in many of the verses coming up. Now, let's listen to a nice Subhashitam. It's a very beautifully rhyming Subhashitam with a good hidden meaning in it. Na choraharyam, na cha rajaharyam. Na choraharyam. Chor means what? Thief. In Hindi also it is chor, right? Na choraharyam. It refers to an object which cannot be stolen by thieves. Na choraharyam. It cannot be stolen by thieves. Na cha rajaharyam. It cannot be confiscated by the government. It cannot be appropriated by the government. Such an object. Na cha rajaharyam. Na bratu bhajyam. Bratu means brother. You see, brata and brother. It rhymes well, isn't it? It looks like almost similar. Brata, brother. Mata, mother. You see some link between English and Sanskrit also. Na bratu bhajyam. The brothers can't claim a share of it. If it is a property, they can claim. But this one is an object which they cannot claim a share. Na bratu bhajyam. Nacha barakari. Baram means, weight, heavy, burden. Barakari. It's not a burden. It's not a great burden. Nacha barakari. It's an object which you don't have to feel a big burden. Yaye krite. Yaye krite means when you spend. Vardate eva nityam. It actually grows. You draw money from ATM, your bank balance comes down, right? When you withdraw money, the balance comes down. But here it is some object which, when you spend it, it actually grows. Jaye krite vardate eva nityam. Every day or always, when you spend it, it grows. What is such a great object? Vidyadhanam sarvadana pradhanam. Vidyadhanam, knowledge, the wealth of knowledge. Sarvadana pradhanam, it is the most important amongst all the wealth. Sarvadana means all wealth. Pradhanam, most important. If you see everywhere, knowledge has been developed by asking questions. That's why I put a question mark there. Curiosity. The Vedas, the scriptures, in fact, all science today has reached such a high level of development because people ask questions. Like Newton asked, why did the apple fall from the tree? Why couldn't it go up instead of coming down? He got the answer something like 18 years later, I believe. Curiosity. Questions, that's how knowledge develops. And once you get that knowledge, it cannot be stolen by thieves. It cannot be confiscated by kings. It cannot be taken or claimed by brothers. It's not a huge burden for you to carry. But as you use the knowledge, apply the knowledge, it grows and grows. That is why knowledge is considered sarvadana pradhan. It's a beautiful verse, but you see the rhyming. Na choraharyam, na cha rajaharyam, na bhratubhajyam, na cha bharakari. Eve krite bhatrate eva nityam vidyadhanam sarvadana pradhanam. Beautiful Subhashitam. You can always remember this. Next one. Another one which is equally good. It's also something which I love. Pakshinam balam akasham. Very simple. Pakshina means birds. Balam is strength. Akasham, the sky. The sky is the strength for birds. You put them in a cage, they can't fly around. They don't have freedom. But you let them. In fact, some of the migratory birds, they fly thousands of miles. They love it. So it becomes their strength. Balam akasham. Little birds, I don't know where they get the energy from. And they consume very little food, but then they fly thousands of miles. So Pakshinam balam akasham. Likewise, Matsyanam udakam balam. Matsya means fish. Matsya avataram, the very first avataram of Lord Vishnu. Udakam means water, balam. The fish, the strength for the fish is the water. If you take it out, it will die. Matsyanam udakam balam. Strength comes from the water. So you have millions of fishes swimming in the ocean and swimming in water. Durbalasya balam raja. Durbalasya means one who is weak. Balam raja. Actually, raja is supposed to be, the king is supposed to be safeguarding the rights of citizens. You have history. Yes, there was a Chola Maharaja in Tamil Nadu. He had put a bell outside his palace. So everybody has a grievance. They can come and ring the bell. And the king will personally distribute, the justice is dispersed. One day, a cow came and then it started ringing the bell, pulling the rope. And the king wanted to know, what is the grievance of the cow? The grievance of the cow was the cow's calf, a little baby of the cow, was run over by the prince, the king's own son. And the king gave the justice that the prince should be run over by a chariot. See, the kind of justice and the kind of fair play in those days was phenomenal. There are many such stories. Durbalasya balam raja. If the government itself is not helping you, who else will? If the cops are not helping you, who else will? If you are weak, durbalasya balam raja. So their strength comes from the rulers. Balanam rodanam balam. For kids, what is the strength? Rodana means crying. If they want candy or you want a toy, the best thing is to cry loud. I know my own kids did it. Some of your kids also may be doing the same thing. Rodanam balam. They cry and their strength is only in crying in order to get things done. Only the crying baby gets the milk is a proverb. So it's a nice two-line Subhashitam. How strength comes. Pakshinam balam akasham, matsyanam udakam balam, durbalasya balam raja, balanam rodanam balam. Very nice Subhashitam. Okay, let's go further, which is going to be the concluding prayer for today's session. As you go along with these verses and prayers, you will learn more words and you see how words are used in sentences. That is the reason why I'm giving these verses and prayers for you. Because it's application of words, application of grammar, and you keep on increasing your usage of words. At the same time, you also enjoy these subhashitams and prayers. So, as a matter to encourage you, I add these verses and prayers. So this is one which is a prayer to Lord Hanuman. Lord Hanuman is worshipped all over the world, as you know. But we have a new temple here in Chicago in Glenview, where the Hanuman is about 18.5 feet tall. Hanuman is worshipped as a tower of strength. Little children love to hear the exploits of Hanuman. how strong he was, like Spider-Man or Harry Potter stories. They love to hear the exploits of Hanuman, how he was able to jump to Lanka and enroute kind of obstacles he had, and how he overcame them with his smartness and also strength. Children love to hear that. So this is one prayer which seeks all those qualities Hanuman has got. Buddhir balam. By meditating on him, buddhi is intelligence, intellect. Balam, we saw it in the previous verse, strength. Intellect, strength. Yasho. Yasho means fame, glory, name for oneself. Everybody wants a name for himself or herself, for good work done, recognition. Yasho, dhairyam, courage. In this world today, you need a lot of courage to face challenges, right? And you should not get scared of many things. Nirbhayatvam, fearlessness. To approach problem, face challenges, you don't have to get scared. You need the strength, and you need to have also the qualities of courage and fearlessness. Arogataha, come from the root rug. Again, rug means ailment or sickness. Arogataha. Rogataha means sick. Arogataha means without sickness. Freedom from all ailments. Freedom from sickness. Arogataha. I told you earlier, if you put a, it becomes opposite. Nyaya, anyaya, krama, akrama. A becomes an opposite word in Sanskrit. Ajadyam. Ajadyam, again opposite. Jadyam means being dull, not smart. Ajadyam is opposite, not being dull. In other words, being smart. Vakpatutvam, vak is speech. Vakpatutvam means eloquence in speech. There are some people who speak very nicely. They use the right words and they are able to carry you over. Eloquence in speech. All these qualities, intelligence, strength, fame, courage, fearlessness, freedom from sickness, smartness, eloquence in speech, all these you get by meditating Hanumat Smaranat Bhavet, because he is an example of all these qualities, and you admire those qualities. You also get those qualities by thinking of him. You see how Hanuman is depicted. He is shown as a muscular person, deep in meditation, as you see in this picture. So one who has all these qualities, I meditate on him, I pray to him to give me those qualities. That is how the prayer goes. Buddhir balam yasho dhairyam nirbhayatvam arogataha ajatyam vakpadutvam cha hanumat sparanat bhavet. Who doesn't want these qualities? If you get all these qualities, other things will come automatically. Happiness, santushti, health, everything will come by prayers. That is the reason why we go into meditation, we offer prayers, we do so many things. You may believe in God, you may not believe in God, but some of these things, when you meditate, you are only strengthening your own mind. And mind plays a very, very important part in determining your life. Mind and intellect are connected. So mind says something which is correct or incorrect, you have to follow that. So you have to get all these qualities by prayer. So this is how we pray Hanuman. There are many such verses, but I thought this is a very appropriate one because I want you all to get all these qualities by studying this Sanskrit and knowing many of the beautiful verses and prayers, you have an opportunity to get all these qualities. And I pray and I wish you all that you get these qualities. So this is going to be our last slide for this class, and it is in conclusion of our level 1 of Sanskrit. And as I said before, if anyone wants to proceed further, you have to write to me. And I must say that some of the people took this course a little casual and not really serious, very erratic in attendance, not submitting exercises, and not showing a serious interest. I'd like to avoid this for an advanced course. I'd like to enroll only those people who are serious-minded, who are committed, who can really allot the time. It's possible that many of you are very busy with many other things, but if you want to pursue something, you have to allot some time for it. So it's very essential that those of you who wish to pursue further, you are committed to it and you have the time available for it. When you're able to do the exercises, you're able to attend these sessions regularly online. So those are the, I would say, requirements for proceeding further in the advanced level. So with that, I'm concluding this session. And thank you all very much for the sustained interest that you have shown in Sanskrit classes. And I would wish you a very, very happy weekend. Now I'm going to unmute you all. Any questions, any comments, you're most welcome to make it now. Yeah, I've just unmuted all of you.
Thank you, Guruji.
Yeah, who's calling?
Oh, this is Unai. Thank you, Guruji.
Oh, very good. Thank you so much. I hope you like the lessons.
Yes, I do.
Very good. I'm so happy you, sustained interest throughout, and then I hope you found the lesson useful.
Yes, they are very much useful.
Good. Very good. It's only an overview of it's a beginner's level, and it is intended to create curiosity in you and go on to higher levels in Sanskrit. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Now somebody else is calling. Who is that? You raise your hand, please. Is that Archana calling?
No, ma'am, I'm on the video only. I'm not calling.
Okay, okay. Someone else is calling. Let me see who it is. Yes? Okay, I think somebody, Rama, has got an issue with microphone. Okay, all right. Thank you very much. I have your message here. Yes, thank you so much, Rama. You have a problem with microphone. Okay. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I see your hand up.
Guruji, just want to thank you. Thank you for the awesome session, Guruji. So
welcome very much.
With this session, what I've really gained is, whenever I read any prayer, at least at a basic level, I'm able to split words and understand them at a very high level.
Yes.
So,
you can hear these also in some public places, then you will know immediately, you can relate to it, right?
Yes, Guruji. And what is happening is, earlier, whenever we used to pray, we used to just blindly pray. But right now, it's a different experience when you know the meaning and pray.
Right. You will enjoy. You will enjoy those prayers now.
Yes, Guruji. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Welcome.
Guruji, this is Rekha here. Thank you very much.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I can.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you very much. And if you are starting the intermediate level, will that be from next week or?
Well, it's a next level. And it's an advancement over what we have learned. We are building the levels. So it is going to be a higher level, and we're going to be talking more about sentences formation, sentences, long sentences, and also conversation, stories, etc.
Uh-huh. And when are you likely to start it?
Well, I'm just waiting for proper responses. If I get adequate responses and serious responses, then I will start.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, I will let you know.
Thank you very much.
Welcome.
Thank you, Guruji. This is Archana here.
Archana, thank you. We'll see you in the evening with the kids.
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
All
Guruji.
right. If there are no other comments or questions, I'd like to conclude again with all good wishes to you and all the best to you, and have a great weekend. Namaste.
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 Namaste,
Thank you.
Guruji.